Hey guys, Ashy Boy here, and welcome back to Hypixel Skyblock January 2026 Bingo Guide. Happy New Year, everybody! Reminder that Aura is still mayor, so lots of things are going to be changing up, and you're going to get your universal income, your more magic fine, that kind of stuff. That stuff's still going on, so maybe some things will be helped out a little bit this bingo. Starting off, Titanic Reforger. Apply the Titanic Reforge to an item. This one's very simple. You're just going to be going over to the blacksmith here and reforging any of the armor until you get Titanic. It's a basic reforge. It doesn't really cost anything extra. Just reforge an armor piece. Next up, Warrior. Obtain level 18 in the combat skill. This one's going to take time. The ways that I go about doing this is killing a bunch of spiders in the spider's den just over and over and over again, or just killing a bunch of Endermen in the end over and over and over again. Do this with some Slayers. Some Slayers might help if you want to do some Zombie Slayer. This one is just going to be time consuming. Next up, Ferocious. Reach 3 Ferocity. Come over here to the Smithmonger and get a Dirt Bottle. A Dirt Bottle will give a common item 2 Ferocity and an uncommon item 3 Ferocity. So if you use a common item, hold that and then go get a Sentry Cake buff from somebody who has it on their island. I usually just use May's island because May has all the Sentry Cakes and she's a splasher for Bingo Splash community. Link in the description down below. Grabbing a slice of this Sentry Cake will get you 2 Ferocity and finish this goal. Next up, Skill Average. Reach a non-cosmetic skill average of 17. This was just going to be another passive goal. Level up all your skills, do your farming, do your foraging, do your mining, do your combat, which you're going to be doing a lot of these anyway, so you should get this one just for progressing the bingo guide. Don't forget your other skills like enchanting and alchemy just for a little bit of boost. Fishing if you feel like fishing, which I don't feel like fishing because I hate fishing. Extra storage. Craft a large storage. This one I suggest getting to Galatea so that you can unlock Heart of the Forest. Heart of the Forest will allow you to increase your sweep, which is very important for getting more logs at once. You can also get the Canopy Armor and the Seriously Damaged or the Decent Axe if you're so inclined and you have the money. Probably going to with Aura giving you a bunch of coins. Once you're decently progressed in foraging, come around here to the hub and just start breaking all the oak. This requires 30,000 oak collection to unlock, but it requires closer to 50,000 oak logs to actually craft. Weird flex, gain 5 strength from a training weight. You're going to be going around in dungeons and gathering secrets. Secrets have a chance to be a training weight. You need to hold that in your inventory for 100 minutes for it to be 5 strength. Then you drop it and you'll get the strength bonus and complete this goal. High score, obtain a score of 230 or higher on floor 1 of Catacombs. This one's going to coincide with the last one because you're going to be needing to do secrets for the training weight anyway. Complete F0, the entrance, and F1. You're going to need to clear a good bit of the rooms and get a good bit of secrets to get the 230 score. Doing the secrets should also help you get the training weight so you can actually complete the previous goal. Quick reel, summon 3 sea creatures within 75 seconds. This one I'd come over to Backwater Bayou. Try to get the hotspots for double hook chance or sea creature chance. Just make use of the hotspots and just try to fish. There isn't really any strategy to this one, it's just getting lucky with higher sea creature chance. Don't forget to get the angler equipment to help you get more sea creature chance. Acacia Log Collector, reach 125,000 Acacia Log Collection. This is going to once again tie into progressing a little bit through Galatea and getting a bunch of sweeps so that you could just come around, smack all these trees. This one I do manually. I don't think it's worth it setting up minions for these. New savings, craft a piggy bank. This one you're going to want to come to the barn and kill a bunch of pigs. I'd set up a few pig minions. Then as you can see, it's 40 enchanted raw pork chop in a chest. Unlocked at 2,500 raw pork chop collection. Amber Crystal, obtain an Amber Crystal in the Crystal Hollows. This one requires you to be Heart of the Mountain Tier 4 and access to the Crystal Hollows. You're going to want to go ahead and find King Yolkar. If you have mods that point waypoints, use those, otherwise just ask around in chat. King Yolkar will require you to bring him a goblin egg of any type. Once he covers you in his foul stench, you'll be able to pass these guards and collect the Amber Crystal. Fashionable, wear 4 unique armor sets. The vanilla armor sets will count for this, so honestly just get some leather, some iron, buy the chainmail armor or the gold armor in the gold one, or if you don't do that, then go ahead and get the diamonds. Just get 4 of the basic armor sets in the game. Any 4 will count. This one's very simple. Pet sitter, upgrade a pet with cat. I would suggest coming over here to bee and buying the bee pet. Then once you make your way over to cat, upgrading the common bee to the uncommon bee requires 5,000 coins and 128 blocks of coal. It'll take 1 hour to upgrade the bee to uncommon. I've got chills. Wear 4 pieces of the Glaciite armor set. Most of us are probably going to use these ice walkers to get combat to level 12 so that we can go to the end. So it's just farming these guys for a little bit longer so that you can actually get the pieces of armor. They are 0.5% each kill, so just go ahead and spend some time. Make sure you get as many magic find boosts as possible from either god splashes or sentry cake bonuses or wherever else you can find them. Grandma Wolf Pet will also help with this. Collecting data, reach Bestiary milestone 5. Come up here and talk to Bremus Beastslayer. Once you unlock the bestiary, you can actually start keeping track of the bestiary milestones. You are going to need 50 different tiers of mobs to get bestiary milestone 5. Pair up, find 3 pairs in the experimentation table. Once you get to enchanting level 10, you unlock crafting the experimentation table. You get 3 charges of super pairs every single day, so as long as you get 1 pair in every single charge, you should get this no problem. If you don't, they recharge 1 charge every 24 hours, so just keep going until you get it, but you really should be able to get it on the first couple of tries. Taking flight, consume a magical mushroom soup. This one requires 1,000 mushroom collection. Once you unlock it, it's 1 of each mushroom, a redstone, a glowstone, and a bowl. The way to get the glowstone early on is to go to the builder in the hub, buy a glowstone from his variety tab, place it on your island and break it. Or if you have a mob farm on your island, you can get it from witches. Strongman, reach 160 strength. This will either happen because of god splashes and then just level ups early game, or once you get to the end, getting all the pieces of the ender armor and leveling up your strength on your void sword. Miser, store 50,000 coins in your bank. Because of Aura, every single hour that you are actively playing, you get a portion of the coins distributed to your account. So once you're playing for a little while, go ahead and store the coins in your bank once you receive them. This you can also just get from leveling up skills because I feel like that'll be a lot faster. But if you join at an odd time and you're not really doing skills, you'll get it from Aura. Just remember that you have access to your personal bank with no cooldown on bingo, so you can go ahead and deposit however many coins you need to into your bank account. Lastly, Pet Hoarder. Obtain 12 unique pets. Lots of pets you're going to need to craft, so don't forget to go to the barn, and while you're killing the pigs for the piggy bank, kill some chickens so that you can get some eggs for crafting some of the pets. Starting off, you have Bingo. You always have Bingo. That counts as a unique pet. Grandma Wolf, I brought up earlier. You can get her in the spider's den after talking to Bremus Beastslayer. The Jerry pet, if you grab the Move Jerry egg and throw it out of your inventory, he will give you another one. Grab 8 of those and then you can make the Jerry pet. After reaching leather 3, you unlock the horse pet, so go ahead and get a stack of leather and an egg to craft the horse pet. While farming those piggies, you're going to get plenty of pork chops, so go ahead and use some of that towards a pig pet. Cobblestone is the first resource that everyone should have access to because of their minion on the island. So go ahead and use 64 of that and an egg to make the Silverfish pet. While getting those eggs, you're going to get a bunch of raw chicken, so go ahead and use a stack of that to make a chicken pet. You're likely to kill a bunch of zombies, so go ahead and take a stack of rotten flesh and make a zombie pet. I already talked about the bee pet, which you're going to be upgrading at cat. You can come talk to Fan. If you get a bunch of money, you can go ahead and get the owl pet for 2.2 million coins. You're going to be spending a lot of time in the Dwarven Mines and Crystal Hollows, so you'll probably be mining a whole bunch, so go ahead and get the rock pet, obtained at 2,500 ores mined. And lastly, the Enderman pet. If you're going to be killing a bunch of Endermen, you're probably going to get like a blue E-Man or something, because I always get a bunch of blue E-Men while killing Endermen. So if you get that, you can go ahead and mark that off as your 12th unique pet. Alright, lastly for our community goals, we have pet. Gain 500 million pet experience. This is very simple, just leveling up your pets. Make sure they have XP boosts on them. Make sure you give them pet candies and all that kind of stuff. This will skyrocket you at the end, because lots of people do that, and it's great. Stock up a bunch of carrot candies and stuff. A hard day's work. Collect 20,000 Jacob's tickets from farming events. This one's going to be done really easily in the garden. Set up plots for something, just take tickets, just spend time. Even if you get a participation ticket, this will get you another point. Essence of spiders, collect 200,000 spider essence. The way that this can be done easily is Arachne. If you get a bunch of the stuff from the keepers as well, you can sacrifice a bunch of the items that are dropped from the boss and the mini bosses to the spider tamer for some extra spider essence, as well as the spider essence as a base drop from Arachne. On the topic of Arachne, if you don't get like an Enderman or a rock or something, the Tarantula pet is a good replacement for the pet hoarder goal. Agricultural Revolution, harvest 2 million crops. This one's going to kind of coincide with the hard day's work. Set up stuff at the garden and just zoom, crops, yay. There isn't really much to this one. And last but certainly not least, Goblin's Treasure. Kill 2,000 golden goblins. I don't remember this goal existing, but here it is. This one's just going to happen randomly by mining, throwing goblin eggs, whatever. Golden goblins will be there, just kill them. They'll give you some gold essence, which can give you some nice perks or whatever, but those aren't really important on a bingo profile by themselves. If you decide to get Sky Mall as one of the perks from Heart of the Mountain, you can wait for the 10x chance to find golden and diamond goblins, and then combine that with like Pickobulus or mining speed boost or whatever, whichever is more beneficial at the time. I would probably do Pickobulus. Can try to find a bunch of golden goblins that way. That one will really help out a whole lot. I would suggest getting Heart of the Mountain tier 5 so you get another pickaxe ability level so that it makes Pickobulus and mining speed boost a little stronger. With that being said, that's about it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching the bingo guide. Don't forget to check out Bingo Splash community in the description down below. I am pretty active there. They're all pretty active there. Lots of splashes hosted 10 minutes after the hour for everybody doing bingo or newer Iron Man, stuff like that. Go ahead, be nice. If you need help, people are there. There are channels for that. Just be kind and respectful. They do this stuff on their own time, their own budgets and whatever. Also, with Aura being going on, I would still like to campaign, so if you guys want a century raffle, I know I'm just throwing this in at the bingo guide or whatever, but I don't really care. Vote AshTheFox22 so that you can get a century raffle because I want to start one of those. I think it'd be pretty fun. And adding a new die to the game because I want to die. I like having rare things after myself. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Come back into the video and let me know how you did. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!